Do you want to buy a car? Don't know where to start? No problem. We have created series of videos to help you make the best decision. Today, we'll share some tips for you to decide which car you should buy, new or a used one. Hi, I'm Val, and along with my wife Kate, we teach couples how to manage their money to create the life they dream of. In this channel, we have new videos every week talking about ways how to drastically improve your financial future and your life. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. When it comes to buying a car, there's so many things to consider. And just by thinking about it, it gets a little bit overwhelming. So let's start from the beginning. Should you be buying a new car or a used car? Before I share with you my opinion, I would like to compare both of the options on safety and cost. We can all agree, buying a new car is probably more reliable than buying a used car. When you buy a new car, even if it breaks down, you can fix it pretty much for free under the included manufacturer warranty. Well, at least for the first 36,000 miles or 3 years that most of the car manufacturers offers. They have more advanced technology which makes them safer and more comfortable to drive. But like all things in life, we have seen that manufacturers also doing mistakes, and you have seen cars being recalled due to manufacturer problems. Lots of people resilient buying a used car because they're afraid to inherit somebody else's problems. This is why it's so important to check the car's VIN number on websites like CarProof, Carfax, and make sure there was no major accidents or there's no any liens on the car. Please make sure you take a test drive of the car and take it to your mechanic, because you're not buying a car every day, so you want to make sure it's safe and sound. You should also do your research and make sure the model you choose have a good reviews on safety and reliability. The quality of the car varies from make to make. And sometimes, even if you're buying a new car, you might be buying just a piece of metal that might put you and your family in danger. Buying a used car is much cheaper than buying a new one because of the depreciation hit. Cars loses their value months after months, but the biggest hit happens right at the start. Canadian Black Book shows that most of the models lose 20 to 25% of their value as soon as they drive off the lot. That's a lot. Some models even lose up to 40%. This is crazy. But this is where you can save the most money on buying a used car. So if you buy a brand new $30,000 car, as soon as you drive it off the dealership lot, it might drop the value to $23,000 or even more. That's pretty crazy. If you don't have the money to buy a car, there are financing options that are cheaper for new cars. Usually, dealership offers interest incentives so you can go to their dealership and buy their brand new fancy cars. But let's be honest, if you cannot afford it, you cannot afford the payments, you better not be buying it. If you have to be making payments for 5 or 7 years, you should not be buying that car. Doesn't matter if it's new or used. You just have to suck it up, get a cheaper option, or take the bus for a while. And remember, a new car depreciates as soon as it's driving off the lot. So it doesn't matter if the interest rate is nicer or the car is cheaper, you'll still be losing money one way or another. Plus, you're locked in for so many years of payments, and we all know how unexpected life can be sometimes. So you don't want to be making such a big payments for such a long-term commitments. After this comparison, I can tell you my opinion. If you have the money to pay for it, buy a used car that are almost brand new with a low mileage, not a history of big accidents, and try to make sure it is a reliable model. And remember, the purpose of the vehicle is to take you from point A to point B, not to prove your social status. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to buy a used car. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and sharing it with people who could benefit from it. Keep crushing your money goals and see you next time.